Yo, what's up YouTube? It's TheeFrenzy, and here's that commentary video that I promised from a couple days ago. I'm gonna be going over my round 106 world record co-op game on Gorod Krovi that I played with JAIROSHOOT2KILL. A link to his Twitch channel will be in the description below if you guys did want to check it out. He does stream on Twitch sometimes, but anyways, let's just get into the details of the game. But before I actually start talking about the strategy and stuff, I need you guys to remember that this is Black Ops 3, and there are some things to do before the game as well, such as picking your preferred gobblegums. Now, there's a lot of gobblegums combinations to choose from, but I think that a setup very similar to the one that you see here would be optimal, especially if you don't have a bottomless supply of perkaholics, of course. So for those of you who can't really tell what we have on, even though it's on the screen right now, I guess I'll just explain it anyways. I think that for the host player, you should probably have the following: Unquenchable on the house for getting your perks, Phoenix up for reviving your teammate so that he keeps his perks, Immolation for the early rounds whenever you want to hit the box and stuff like that, and then Aftertaste for really late in the game in case you're going down pretty frequently. Now, there's a reason why that there's no in plain sight gobblegum for the host, and it's because it might actually grief your teammate who is trying to stay away from the zombies, obviously. Now, let's look at my gumball selection. I choose to play with the Unquenchable and on the house so that I get my perks, Insta-Kill for speeding up the rounds later on because these actually will kind of speed up the rounds, In Plain Sight for getting easy revives on my teammate in case I run out of gumballs or if I get trapped in a corner myself, and obviously Phoenix Up for reviving my teammate. Keep in mind, I think that there could be better gumball combinations out there, but this is just what we used, and so this is just what I recommend. Now, I feel like having the Phoenix Up Gobblegum on you at all time is the most crucial thing about playing. If your teammate goes down later on, you can revive them and they'll keep all their perks, which is extremely useful, especially if your teammate isn't going down frequently. Also, for the host in the game, which is the guy that's doing most of the work, ends up going down a lot, maybe he should replace his Phoenix Up with an Aftertaste or something. However, my teammate in this game, Hyro, actually did an excellent job of staying alive and netted himself only 5 downs over the course of 106 rounds. So we never really ran into that issue, and we pretty much knew that we weren't because I most likely wouldn't have played this game with him if I didn't already know that he was a zombies beast. And again, guys, a link to his Twitch channel will be in the description below if you wanted to check it out and, see more of him. He's a pretty good player. Anyways, now that that's settled, let's go through our early rounds. We played out the early rounds just like everyday noobs, just killing zombies, and we did end up getting the Dragon Strike. After getting the Dragon Strike and upgrading the guns, we were pretty much done setting up. Also, I just wanted to mention that both players need Deadwire and Turned, along with Blast Furnace and Fireworks. But yeah, we avoided doing the challenges and getting the Fist because we were pretty confident that the Fist causes the error in the later rounds, which we still unfortunately couldn't avoid considering we ended up getting an error on round 106 anyways. So back to the early rounds. Now, I think that we stopped doing the early round camping strategy at round 45, which you guys are seeing here where we're just camping in the basement with the Mark III. And we stopped doing that at round 45 because it's just faster to stop that early and get ready to do the high round strategy. However, if you wanted to keep camping with the Mark III, it is certainly plausible to do so until about round 50 in 2-player co-op. Then we started running the high round strategy, which is basically co-op zombies in a nutshell, and you get a first-person view of what I mean. You're pretty much forced to having the host run around the zombies and do the vast majority of the hoarding since he's obviously on a better connection, which will produce much better results than if both players were running. Speaking of which, my connection in this game was dropping to a 1 bar randomly every few minutes, especially at the end of the game, and as you can see here, it started even on round 1, which was pretty unfortunate for that to be happening because obviously a better connection means smoother game, but overall our game was really smooth regardless. So now I'm going to be showing you guys a first-person view of what Hyro is actually doing, but keep in mind that this is some solo footage I'm showing you on the screen now and not footage from our co-op game. This is some footage from my round 85 solo freeze where, my game froze that I posted about a week ago or something. So after going through that on basically what the host does and everything, now let's talk about what the off-host guy does. And he doesn't really do much on this map, to be honest. He should just stand back as far as possible, preferably near where the gate is, but not actually close to the gate to the point where he's actually possibly going to buy it if he reloads. If you notice where I'm standing in this clip right here, you'll see that, you know, I'm standing perfectly far away from the gate so that in case I accidentally do press the square button or the X button to go reload, I won't buy the gate, which is pretty crucial to do because honestly, you could end the game by just buying a freaking door. Like, who would have thought that that could happen? Because that ruins the strategy entirely if you buy that door. So make sure that you really don't mess up. Same thing whenever you go buy the Vesper ammo off the wall. You know, over where the Vesper is, you might accidentally buy that door as well. But unfortunately, whenever you're playing off-host and zombies, you're pretty much known as a support player most of the time. So that's why players, whenever they start up co-op games, they'll do like rock, paper, scissors, or like flip a coin or something to see like who gets to run a host so that they can, you know, do the majority of the dirty work. But this is what you have to do to get a, you know, co-op record most of the time. But now that the video is actually coming to an end, let's go over some statistics from this game. In this game, I had over 10,000 zombie kills, while my teammate Hyro had over 21,000. He had 5 downs, and I had 0. The total game time was a little over 24 hours, but we did take a 7-hour sleep break on round 100, so that's why a lot of our time was inflated. But the total game time without breaks is probably around just 16 hours or something, which is definitely plausible to do in like one session. And to be honest, if we didn't get that error, that BS error, we probably would have gone for like a 130 plus, around 130 plus game. But lastly, this is pretty irrelevant, but I just wanted to say that I got like 17 or 19 Divinium from just this one game, and obviously no perkaholics. Like, seriously, Dr. Monty? Like, fuck you, dude. Fuck that guy. Whatever. But I think that pretty much wraps up this video. Just thank you guys so much for watching. I'm TheeFrenzy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.